Hey guys, today's topic of the video is what does it mean when a guy never texts you first? If you're new to my channel, check out the description box, usually I leave the links to my other related videos, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's start. So it can be very annoying and frustrating when a guy you like doesn't text you first. You keep wondering if he likes you, if he doesn't care, maybe he's playing games. Why won't he text you if he does like you? It's all so confusing, especially if he always replies fast whenever you reach out to him. You have great conversations, one day you feel like he's definitely serious about you, and the other you are frustrated because you always make the effort and he never does. Or he does text you first, but he does it so rarely that it almost doesn't count. So how to know if this guy is worth your time? First, let's talk about the reasons why guys do not text first, and then about the options of what to do about this. So reason number one, he does this so that you fall for him. You know how that happens sometimes when you didn't like a guy from the start, like he was nice but not more than that. You were not sure about him, but then he became less invested and started to pull away. He stopped texting you and all of a sudden you became curious and confused and interested. This is how sometimes guys act to make you more emotionally dependent on them, and it also may be that he is not just playing but really likes you and uses this technique to attract you more simply because he doesn't know other ways to attract girls and doesn't know how to build that connection. So he's trying to seem a little distant. Next reason, he could be going through some difficult period in his life, having some problems, and he simply texts you whenever he's in a better mood and when he can think about something or someone else except for his problems. If this is so, that's totally understandable. But you should be aware that if that's an ongoing problem and you've been seeing each other for months now, and he always have been like that, he seems to be dealing with these problems for a long period of time, and you do not see any positive changes, he might not be the guy you need. Of course, if you don't like this dynamic of him being not fully invested with the relationship, maybe being depressed all the time and seem to be having never-ending problems, but it's up to you to decide if he's worth it or not. One of the reasons he could be keeping the distance, he doesn't want a relationship. What he wants is something casual. He chats with you whenever you text him. The guy doesn't want to give you the wrong idea by texting you first, but he is always happy to chat just because he finds you entertaining. Maybe he even doesn't want to communicate that much, and that's why he doesn't initiate it. He already understood that you want him to commit, and he's not about that life. Or maybe he is, but he just doesn't see you that way. Guys who text first are making you a priority, and even if he is just busy, he still will find time to send you a quick text that says he's thinking about you. Reason number 4, you text him way too much. You do not leave him any time and space to miss you. There should be some mystery, some curiosity, especially if you barely know each other. When you always make the first move, you are losing value in his eyes. We always want something that is not available. We appreciate attention of those people who are always busy and have a lot interesting going on in their lives. And so whenever they have time, we know we should use it right. We know if we do not make the best out of this opportunity, we'll have to wait for a long period of time. I do not mean you should make it look like you are busy, but be actually busy, and he may start to invest more time into communication with you. Do you ever give him the opportunity to text you first? Do you give him any space? Take a break for a few days and see if he reaches out. Reason number 5, he tests you. He wanna see how lazy he can be with you. He pushes your boundaries, he barely replies, he doesn't do much, and yet you are happy to talk to him. The ball is on his field and he likes it. He's in control, while you are going crazy about him and losing your head. Reason number 6. He might just be unsure of how you feel about him, and that's why he only texts you when you already reached out. This way, he knows for sure that you want to talk. A guy also may be not very experienced in dating area, and he's afraid he'll do or say something wrong. And so he may be very much into you, but he can't believe you really like him and that you want to go out with him, that you are interested in what he has to say. Maybe he had some bad experiences that made him think this way. Maybe his parents didn't give him enough love and attention when he was growing up, and so he has low self-esteem now. He may have some insecurities, he doesn't feel that great about himself, and that's why he will only text back once he knows you'll reply. Next reason, he doesn't like you that much. He was pretty active and invested from the start, but then he realized you are not what he was looking for. He finds you attractive, but doesn't like you as a person, for example. He keeps you as an option while he pursues other girls. That's why it can be that he doesn't text you first but always replies, or almost always. He wants to keep you there just in case. He kinda wanna be nice, and by not being active he tries to make a hint that he doesn't wanna be with you. He doesn't wanna say it straight to your face, so he barely replies to all of your text messages. Another reason, he's having a girlfriend. He's keeping some distance so that you don't get too close to him. Basically, he's happy with how things are and he doesn't want to go any further. And so he doesn't text you. Maybe he needs conversations with you because he feels like his girlfriend doesn't understand him sometimes. Maybe he's not sure she's the one. Maybe their relationship has been not so great lately and he's thinking about leaving her. But at the same time, he doesn't want to cheat, so he's not very active with you. He may be afraid your communication may turn into something serious, but he hasn't made up his mind about his girlfriend just yet. Also, he may be used to be with her and he's confused. Another variant is when a guy is in a relationship but he actually doesn't want to break up or anything. He's thinking about having fun with you. Some guys like to have girls on the side so they can have some fun with, but otherwise they don't want any other responsibility or changes. They are happy with their lifestyles. You're coming on too strong, and that's why he's hesitant to text you first. You may be coming on too strong and scaring him a little bit. If he hasn't had a relationship for a while, this could definitely be the reason he never texts first. Just give him space, wait for him to reach out, and if he doesn't, then he doesn't like you and he's not worth your time. And now, if you still hope for the best and you like this guy a lot, let's sum up the possible options for you in the situations when he doesn't text you first. Option number 1. You can give him space, leave him with his thoughts and confusions. Focus on yourself instead of thinking about him and wondering what is he doing right now, where is he at. Do not bother him with your messages, with your questions, and see if he initiates communication. By doing this, you'll know if he's really into you. If he texts you after a while, though, do not act needy and do not text him back with big paragraph messages, because in this case, his initiative won't even count. He'll understand right away how much you've been waiting for him to reach out to you, how much you like him, and your value in his eyes will hugely drop if it hasn't already. Stay cool, reply shortly and friendly. If you do not give him space and continue texting, trying to make it cute and interesting, you're risking to lose him completely. He may start feeling annoyed and tired with all the messages and all the attention. and simply disappear. Option number 2, you call him out on his silence. You ask him straight, why doesn't he text you? Though his answers are a bit predictable, I would say he probably will say he's been busy. He'll try to look like a good guy, and the truth is he could have been busy for real, but most likely he just didn't want to talk. In case when he repeatedly hasn't been the one texting first and making any moves. If he is a straightforward person, you need to be ready for the answer you may not like. For example, he may say he doesn't like you that much, or he thinks you are very attractive and will suggest you to watch some Netflix together. Or he may say he's talking to other girls, or that he's already dating someone. He may say he likes to talk to you once in a while, but not more than that. So when you ask someone a straight question like that, be prepared for whatever they're gonna say. Make sure you want to know the truth, and plan what you're gonna say or what you're gonna do if you don't like what you hear from him. When you like someone a lot, your hormones may influence your decision making a lot, and you may say now that you don't care, you just want to know the truth, that you are tired of uncertainty, and that you're gonna text him as much as you want and just gonna be genuine and open about your feelings and concerns. But when you already won't talk to this guy because you've been double texting, triple texting because he started ignoring you, after some time you'll realize you kinda buried all your chances of being with this guy by texting too much and by being desperate and focusing on him and only him. So it is important to stay sane and to keep in mind that sometimes you may just like someone that so much that you may go crazy a little bit and obsessed. By the way, I have some interesting videos about obsession, check them out. I'll leave the link in the description box. Option number 3. Ask yourself, why do you fall in for this guy? Is he so special? What kind of feelings it gives you when he texts or doesn't text you back? Why, when there are billions of people on earth, you're choosing this one who doesn't text you first, who doesn't have time or desire to talk to you, who doesn't make you feel special, who doesn't do crazy romantic things for you? Are you sure this is exactly what you want? To wait next to the phone, to search on the internet for some manipulative techniques so that he would reply or ask you out? Is this the kind of relationship, a kind of a guy you think you deserve? What if I tell you it's time for you to level up? It's time to learn how to love yourself more, to do the things that you are passionate about, and the right people will come to you sooner than you expect. Focus on yourself, he may come back later. Guys feel when we love and respect ourselves. And it's very attractive when a woman knows her worth. It's up to you what is acceptable and what you deserve. You need to have some standards and show him what you want. But do not think about him coming back that much. Remind yourself that a man who you want to be with should be active and should want to make you happy and see you smiling, so there is no need for you to worry about someone who's not even trying. Hope this video was helpful. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Okay, bye!